guys? Well, it's Sunday morning. It's beautiful out, a little bit breezy, but it's your typical fall day. The maple leaves are turning color and just absolutely fabulous to see. So I figured, hey, you know what? The forecast said it's going to be raining in a couple hours, so I had a little project on this tractor that I've always wanted to do. So I chose this morning to do it. And the project this morning is going to be to slow down the rotation of the snowblower chute. Even at low idle, the rotator, it's unbelievable how fast it is. It's hydraulic. So my intentions is to slow down the hydraulic flow, and that way it might prevent me from flicking this thing around too fast one of those days and actually blowing the windows out of the back of the tractor. It's that fast. So if anybody else was operating it, it would be quite dangerous, but it's only myself, so I know what to expect. But before I go in and show you the component that I'm going to use to do that, and I'm hoping it's going to work, I'd like to do a few shout-outs. And one of the shout-outs, I got a good memory, guys, but it's really short, so forgive the little list here. Matthew Morehouse. Matthew is our youngest subscriber that I know of, and calls himself Kubota Man on his site, or on his channel. And Matthew got a nice channel with a few Kubota products and videos on it, so you can check him out. There's another couple of long-time members that are viewers, I should say, that's on our channel that I'd like to mention too. And some of them, forgive me, is really different names. Hello 6488. Anyway, we appreciate you watching our videos, and we appreciate your comments. And boy, you know, you've been with us a long time, so thanks a lot for watching our videos. Just wanted to mention you in the shout-outs. And of course there's Levi, MI2TN. And of course Levi, man, I think Levi's been on our channel longer than I have. So Levi, thanks for watching our channels and commenting. You're pretty well there every time, you know. So, and of course the guy that I get a kick out of is 12345, no names left. I really like that handle, by the way. And of course, you know, you're a technical guy, and I know that by reading your comments, and we appreciate your input as well. So it's always nice to see the regulars on our channel, and I always brag to the people that I know here that we have the best subscribers on YouTube. So, and I don't think we're much off there. So, and of course, last but not least, and again, a long-time viewer is Frank Goings. And Frank has been following us now for a long time, and really appreciate you, Frank, watching our videos and having the interest in commenting on them as well. It's really nice, because when we go into the comments, you know, it's like we're all family. It's like we all know each other, and although we're all perfect strangers, we all know that, but it's still nice to be able to say, oh, I remember that name, and oh yes, and I remember him from here and there, and it's just great. It makes doing the videos a lot easier. And of course we have a lot of viewers, but you know, not everybody likes to comment. That's the same on the forums. You know, I spend a good bit of time on the forums, and at one time I was a lot more active in the forums than I am now, because I try to concentrate on the YouTube audience more so now than the forum audience. So it's nice to see everybody getting together on our channel, and you know, having a common interest in whether it be tractors, LED lighting, or whatever old foolishness we're going on with. So we appreciate all you guys hanging on in there with us, so thanks a million. Also like to thank all our subscribers too for going over to my other buddy's site there. He's a fellow Newfoundlander. He works in the Honda One, and Neb CBR. And a lot of you guys went over and subscribed to his channel, and he's absolutely delighted with it too, you know. So, you know, and then there's Bob Kellen with his BX. You know, Bob's another Newfoundlander who does outstanding work. Like, the guy is brilliant when it comes to, you know, his thoughts and actually getting stuff done, and his inventions. And of course, he's all over the place. You know, he's neat, you know, with what he does, and what he does usually works out really well. So we appreciate you going over as you did in the past and subscribing to him as well. it's nice, you know. Newfoundland is a small population. It's about 550,000 people. It's a big island, but not a lot of YouTubers on there. So, you know, from our province. So I really try to promote the other YouTubers from Newfoundland on there. So thanks a lot, guys, for getting over there and you know, and looking at their channels. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to start the tractor now that we have this out of the way, and I'm going to show you just how fast that chute rotation is. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's scary. So I'm going to walk towards the camera. I'm going to move the camera, concentrate on the chute, because my lovely assistant is not out here today, so we're going to have to do this alone. So let's have a look, and I'll show you what my complaint is all about. Okay, let me start the tractor. So as you can see, this sucker is extremely fast, and that's at idle. So, you know, I gotta try to slow down that flow of fluid, because it turns quite sharp and it can take out the side glass. So I'm gonna get the camera now. I'm gonna take you over and show you what the motor setup looks like and what I intend to do with it. Okay, so basically it's just run from the auxiliary in the back here. And of course you can look in the cab there and you can see the two levers. Well, one operates the deflector and the other operates this hydraulic motor. Now, this is where I'm going to be. I want to take that out there and I want to put a valve in. So let's go in and have a look at the valve. And like I said, I don't even know what I got is going to work, but we're going to give it a try. Okay, so I'm going to put on my Smurf gloves. I don't like getting oil on my hands. So yeah, you'd be all very surprised to know that what I bought came from Prince's Auto. Well, it's the go-to place when you live here close to the capital city of St. John's. So this is basically what I'm going to use if it'll fit, because I kind of went in and snatched this off the counter and not really thinking, and said, this should work. So now there are many different types of valves that you can use, but this is the one that they had there, and they never had anything else. So again, I'm hoping this is going to work. Now this is a directional one, but it shouldn't make any difference in this case because it's a motor and it turns both ways. So let's have a look and see if it'll work. So yeah, so this is what we got, and I should be able to adjust the pressures either way. So I'm just basically going to put this on, and I'm going to take the line off on one side, and then I'm going to put this in the middle, and I'm going to adjust the pressures and see if it'll work. So let's head out to the tractor. Okay guys, I apologize, I had to put the valves on, and I never tried them yet, but I put the valves on because I didn't want to get oil on my camera. That's the worst. When Kathy is not around, I certainly miss her for her photography. So anyway, this here is a hydraulic motor, which means that the oil flows in either direction. So these are really a one-way control valve, so I had to control the flow both ways. So you can see how it's plumbed in. It's very, very simple. It's literally 5 minutes work. So and of course I was pleased that just by grabbing these things off the shelf, everything fits. So I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod now, and I'm going to adjust these knobs, and just to see how fast it's going to be. I suspect I'm going to have to just about close them off, because this thing is wicked fast. So let's have a look. So guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start the tractor and I'm going to get in and out, and I'll do the adjustments, and then you'll see for yourself exactly if it works or if it don't, if I got to slow it down or if I can slow it down enough. So I'll just open the valves a little bit so you can see. Okay, so it's really, really fast. You feel the pressure on it now, I'll tell you. So I'm closing right in. Then I'm going to back them up just probably a little tiny bit just to see. Probably about maybe a quarter of a turn. Not a quarter of a turn, but a quarter of an inch on the knob. Just to see. You know what? That's fast enough. That's perfect. Now on these here, there's a set screw right on the side. So what you can do is just take your Allen key or your Allen wrench or whatever you have, and you can tighten in those set screws, and that way the knobs can't vibrate loose. See, he's as tight now as you can get. But Houston, we have a problem. The set screw is right up next to this one. So, what I have got to do is let this one go. See what I mean about the oil, guys? My rag is over behind the camera. So what I'm going to do here now, just going to let that hang there. I guess these weren't really intended to be that close together, but for this application, it's perfect. So there you go. No big deal, eh? I think they're about 36 bucks each, guys, and plus the fittings on each end. So, you know, I guess you're saying 60, 70. You're probably looking at about 80 bucks by the time you get them home. You know, but what's a glass worth in your cab, you know? So if it slows it down, it's not something that you're using all the time, but if it slows down that chute, because you know you're out in the storm and you're going flat out, and you don't want to be toggling, you know, that valve inside the cab. You just want to hit it and make sure that the chute turns, and you know. So that's the reason why I decided to do it. I kind of pushed my luck far enough, I figured. So it's time to finally do something about it. So, and if anybody asks me what the valves are for, I'm just going to tell them you turn them when you want to spread crushed stone. I bet you they'll believe me. But anyway, so now I don't have to worry about them moving. There's nothing there to hurt. There's no snow gets in around here. And so I'll just give it one more last try just to make sure that I didn't mess up the settings. I'm very happy with that. So there you have it, guys. That's a short video. Finally, I'm able to do a short video. So hope you get something out of this. I know there's not much to it, but you know, if somebody's out there and they have an issue with their hydraulics being too fast, it's a possible means of slowing them down. And it's a nice little job. Thank God for Princess Auto, because it's hard to find stuff here on the Rock here, Isle of Newfoundland, you know, to do this kind of stuff. So Princess Auto is a big plus for us. In the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. It's Sunday. I think I'm going to take Kathy out and whining and diner this afternoon. It's going to rain, so I'm going to put the 5740 back in its stable and try to enjoy a day off and enjoy life, because I'll tell you guys, it can end anytime. We just had a young girl die here this Friday past. She had 3 kids. 2 of them were twins, and she was in her 30s. It's sad, you know. It's really sad. Just a couple of houses away. So, man, you know, we think about our kids. So, you know, if you got any children out there, guys, even if you don't do it, maybe it's time to pick them up and give them a hug and tell them that you love them. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. We won't get too deep with this. If you got any comments, you can go ahead and make them. And if you don't like it, you can give us a thumbs down. But Kathy hates thumbs down. So, and we appreciate your comments in the past. So let's go and enjoy the rest of the weekend. Take care, guys. God bless.